Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I'm actually in my backyard. Just rolled my kayak back here. I was hoping to be able to bring you some fish catching content, but unfortunately just did not have any luck today. I got the big skunk. You might be able to hear the wind out here. There's gusts up to 18-20 miles an hour. The air temp's like in the 40s, but with the wind chill, you know, it's down in the low 30s. So it was just a tough day. Tried to grind it out because I'm stubborn and just did not have any luck. So instead of not throwing any content on the channel, I decided that maybe, you know, today would be a good day to do a little walkthrough of my kayak and show you guys my rig, discuss it, and show you the upgrades I've done to it over the time that I've had it. So let's go ahead and start talking about it. Alright guys, so again, I know you've seen my kayak, but here's just a look at it one more time. I got it sitting up here on just a plastic chair, so I can kind of go through it with you from front to back. I also want to apologize, my dogs are back here in the backyard with me, so you may hear them from time to time. But the as you can see here, my kayak is the Native Watercraft Slayer Propel 10. I've had it for approximately maybe a year and a month. I got it whenever the kayaks were really tough to get, right when the pandemic was really in full force and everybody just wanted to go out and buy kayaks and get outdoors. I've been kayak fishing for about 3.5 years, and this is my first pedal drive kayak, and I'm really loving it so far. I've not had any issues with it at all. The only thing that I did have a problem with one time was this little, I believe it's called a little crank bolt right here. At one point, whenever I was pedaling, about a year into the use, whenever I was pedaling, it would start loosening up and coming out, so every time I'm out on the water I'd have to tighten it up. But I think the issue with it was it just didn't have enough Loctite on it, so I purchased some Loctite off Amazon, put some on there, and screwed it back in pretty tight, and since then it really hasn't given me any issues. So yeah, stock, the grips that come on these are foam. So over time those have worn out and started tearing apart, so what I did was I purchased some bike grips in the lime green, which is pretty much the theme throughout my whole kayak. I don't have the tool that's needed to loosen these pins here to take it off and slide it through, so I did have to cut the sides off the handles and just put some Velcro ties around there and tighten them in place, and so far it's worked pretty well for me. Here you got the storage. As you can see, I had a custom sticker made with the Hulk. I was almost going to call this channel the Hulk Smash Fishing, but decided not to, just in case I do get a different color kayak one day. But I thought it was pretty sick. My aunt made this for me and I really like it. But here, the front storage, as you can see, got a lot of storage in there. May even be able to see I have a urinal somewhere in there. Yeah, there it is. I have a urinal in case I'm ever out on the water and I'm unable to really stand up or don't want to make a big scene and just need to use the bathroom there. Anyways, going to the pedal drive itself, these are not the stock pedals. These are actually upgraded pedals. I'm going to try to link everything in the description that I can, but what I did, I just went on Amazon, typed in lime green mountain bike pedals, made sure they were the right size, purchased them, got them in, and just threw those on here. And they work really well. They actually have, you can see here, they have these little pins that are sticking up, so you have good traction whenever your feet are wet and stuff. Also here I have, these are the Yak Attack rotogrips. I have 2 of these, one here on the Propel drive and one that I put on the tracks of the kayak. The good thing about this kayak is whenever, like you say you want to go to a really shallow body of water, or you just don't feel like pedaling for whatever reason, it's super easy to take these pedals out. So what I use this one for over here, if I have the pedals out and I'm doing a paddling mission, I will throw my my net on here and it'll hold my net. If my pedals are in, I will just keep my net sitting in this one. It'll hold it good for me, and then I can just lay a rod or two down, and the tip of the rod will slide through here and it'll hold it and keep it straight for me. The next thing we have that I upgraded for is the I forget all the exact names, but it's a 3-pocket tool holder from Native Watercraft. You can just go online and purchase it there. Hey Molly and Piper. Sorry again, they'll probably be running throughout this whole video, but this I believe was about $30. It has 3 pockets here, which is in the name, 3-pocket tool holder. I just got some bait or some line cutters there, and some scent for some baits or crawls or jigs or something, some crawdad scent there. That has come in super handy for me. I love that. Another thing that I really love that I upgraded to is this this storage and tool holder, which goes under the seat. You actually go on Native Watercraft and they provide it there. It was around 80 bucks, so it was kind of pricey, but to me it's totally worth it. I got this 3-pocket tool holder first, but if I would have purchased this first, I probably wouldn't even got the tool holder, honestly. But honestly, I love having them both anyways. As you can see under here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 little pockets. There in the summertime I throw my sunscreen in here. I got some pliers that I hold here. Here I have my scale, and right here I have some fish grips. And then under here I have 2 Plano edge boxes. This one here is just some jigs, some crankbaits and chatterbaits that I use a lot. This one right here I have a bunch of my terminal tackle in, so that comes in super handy. It keeps me from having to reach back all the time, and it just allows me to have everything within arm's reach. Now to the seat itself, as you can see, it's a higher up seat, and it has super comfortable padding on it. I love this thing. It keeps me from my back from getting really sore. I just love it. It goes up and down. No complaints about the seat at all. I love the seat. I actually have a couple of cup holders here. There's one there, and then I can put something to drink right there. If I'm out on the water and I catch a fish, I usually keep my drink here, and then I can put the fishing rod that I caught the fish on there. It just allows me to be able to unhook the fish really easy. Coming over here to the side of my kayak, this kayak itself did not come with like a paddle holder or anything, so I went online. Native Watercraft provides this on their website as well. I think it was like 15 bucks. I purchased this little paddle holder, put two screws in there that you can see, and it's held up perfectly. I can easily just slide my paddle in there, and when I'm pedaling it holds it. It does the job really well. Coming over here to my fish finder, one thing about the Slayer Propel 10, it is, I believe, still one of the lightest, if not the lightest, pedal drive kayak on the market. With that being said, you do have to compromise a little bit. What I would say, if I had to change anything about the kayak, would be being able to have a little more room area to put a battery and, you know, put wires and stuff for my fish finder. But really it's not a problem. What I did, I decided to go the route, instead of drilling a bunch of holes in my kayak, I decided to purchase this Yak Attack Cell block. You can actually purchase these two together. This right here is the switchblade from Yak Attack, and it actually lowers down into the water. So you fold it up whenever you're outside the water, get into the water, fold it down, hold your transducer so you're getting actual water temps, the depths and everything like that. You see your wires can just be velcroed and tied around. It comes with instructions. It's pretty easy how you do it, and this cell block actually holds your battery in here. I don't have my battery in here, but that's where you would slide it, right there, and you just slide it in and out right here. You have the tracks. It slides right through there and tightens down, and so far I've enjoyed it. I've not had any issues at all. I recently purchased Humminbird Helix. Has down imaging, does not have side imaging. This is the Helix 5, so it's a 5-inch display. The few times I've used it, I really enjoyed it, but when I'm on the river and stuff, I don't really use it, so I haven't put a ton of use into it, but maybe one day I'll do a video about that. Alright, so I'm going to move on. I've got some custom stickers here. Southern Appalachian Anglers, awesome group of guys that guide some smallmouth and muskie and trout fishing in Asheville, Appalachian State, my alma mater. The next thing we'll talk about, well, let's come here real quick. This is just a little bit of storage that comes with the kayak. I keep some Allen wrenches, some electric tape, and just a small screwdrivers in there, some Loctite and super glue if I ever need that. Super convenient. The kayak itself comes with 2 rod holders, as you can see right there. This right here does not come with the kayak. This is the Native Watercraft sidekick, but in my opinion it is a necessity, especially if you're going to be going out by yourself a lot. It just makes loading, unloading, transporting your kayak so much easier whenever you're by yourself. I believe it's around $230, but super worth it. I actually don't have stock tires. I've experimented around with a couple different transporting systems. The tires that come with this one, what you got stock? Go away. These tires right here actually come with the Railblazer C-Tug, I believe is what it's called. I didn't like that transporting system as much for this kayak, but I like these wheels a lot better than the tires that come with the Native Watercraft one. So I actually took those off and put them on here. Rigged out pretty well, have the green on there, comes with it just like that. So honestly, I love it. Does the job great. These right here, my little straps, those are just for tightening into the truck and everything. Moving on here, this is a milk crate. This thing I've had since I began kayak fishing. Honestly, it's called a starter milk crate, but it does the trick for me. I don't have any issues with it, and I don't like to carry a ton of bait, plastics and stuff out on the water typically, so this does the job for me. Usually I got some my plastics I store in here if I need to throw any extra Plano boxes in there. Got me a little towel from Tackle Warehouse. This milk crate comes with 2 rod holders originally, as you can see here. I did purchase these extra holders and put them on, so I'm able to carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or more rods if I need to. I usually don't carry that many, but if I ever need to, I would have them there. I have the ability to. And then coming to the back of the boat here, got another one of the BMX, or the bicycle grips there, because the foam, as you can see, is kind of tearing apart. Got a couple more stickers I put on, and my last upgrade here is at the bottom. This is the Boonedox Rudder. I believe it's aluminum. Standard, it comes with like a plastic. Molly, excuse me, Molly, excuse me. Thank you, Molly. Standard, it just comes with a plastic little the rudder, and it does okay, but man, I'll tell you, this rudder here, I believe it was $80, but to me it's totally worth it. It's durable. I've unfortunately had to pull it over some rocks and stuff when I took it to the mountains, we got into some shallow water and had to pull it over that, but it's durable, it's held up, and it turns a lot quicker when you're out on the water. So yeah guys, that's just a little walkthrough. I just wanted to bring something to the channel today. If you have any questions, just feel free to message me, ask me, comment down below. Overall, I really love this kayak. You know, I may upgrade one day and even get a bigger kayak one day. I'm thinking about possibly getting one that I can put a motor on, but for now, this is my kayak rig. Got the dogs in the background, the wind's blowing. Wasn't the most perfect edit or anything, but I just wanted to show you guys my rig and what I'm working with. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and thank you for tuning in. See you next time.